Right, we're going to take a look at the new DNT Optics ThermNight. So this model is the TNC225R. It's a multi-spectral digital compact scope. So this is the packaging. Open that up. We've got DNT's tagline there, one device, endless possibilities. This thing does it all for a really good price. There's the manual, instruction manual. You have a lens cloth as well. Within the device packaging, you have a recoil cup, you have a USB-C connector for connecting to the device, and you have the device itself. Obviously, you'll get a mount with it. These are now supplied with a 0 MOA or a 20 MOA, I think. They've sort of slimmed the mount options down a little bit. So, this is the DNT Optics ThermNight TNC225R. Very compact, very similar in length to the Zulus model, which is the DNT produce as well. A little bit about DNT. So Arken are the optical side now of Arken Optics. They're just going to stick with a day scope sort of glass optics. DNT are going to take over from the digital thermal night vision side of the market. Right, ThermNight. So this does everything. Top of it, you've got your optical side of things. Bottom side, the larger lens is your thermal side, and we're going to go into the different features and design externally at the minute first, and then we'll go into possibly some of the internal features. So thermal side, you've got a 25mm focal length lens that provides a 3x base magnification. It's got a 256 by 192 pixel 12 micron 25 mk net D sensor. It's a low resolution sensor, don't get us wrong. This product's priced under £1,000, but I've been using this today and it performs very well considering I've used some other 256 resolution sensors. This is really good in my opinion, probably one of the best at that resolution I've used up to now. So that says something in itself. It'll do most people's needs for rats, rabbits, what they're going to be using this sort of setup for, closer ranges and, you know, air gun rimfire. It is ideal. Optical side of things, this lens it's smaller because the f-stops, it's slower aperture, but it's a 52mm focal length, so it provides a good high base magnification of 5 times. DNT have put some features, whatever, in the software, changed algorithms. It's still really sensitive, considering it gives you similar optical magnification to the Zulus model as well, the 5520R. Throw lever at the top, you can see, is for the optical channel, it's got like sort of a little lever on the top that helps removing it. It moves very freely. The bottom, you have your thermal side of things, that moves freely as well. So both channels independently focusable. Optical side of things has a 1920 by 1080 pixel sensor. This is day or night, and the night vision mode, obviously it's low light capable as well. Really dusk conditions, it performs brilliant, but you do have an IR, so that's spot to flood adjustable and power adjustable from the device. That's a VCSEL laser style IR emitter, 850 nm these models currently, so that's the more visible spectrum, gives you a bit more throw. Top here, you've got your 1000 meter LRF, which you're familiar with the Zulus models. Side there, where it says ThermNight, you have your 18650 battery power source, which plugs in. You now have 2 buttons on the side. So one you've got for your LRF to activate it. That ties in with your ballistic system as well, which is excellent. You've got your channel option to swap from thermal or optical on the device itself. You can also, as you've probably seen with some other devices, change your main display from thermal to digital, which is day, color, night vision, and then you can swap within the picture-in-picture as well, so you can have both channels shown on the screen, which is very handy if you're shooting, for example, rats around a farmyard where you can have hooves and things. Yeah, thermal is good for picking up, but sometimes it could be a hole in a gate or under a gate in a cow's hoof or something you want to positively identify. Well, you've got both here. You can find them fast, you can identify. Ideal combination. So yeah, that is for swapping channels. At the back here, power button at the top speaks for itself. This is for your display brightness. Long press on that will also activate your picture-in-picture. You've got your setting button there. Single press will change your reticles, as it did with the Zulus. Long press will enter the menu. Multiple different menu settings. The menu's been changed, overhauled, moving forward with DNT. It's a nice menu. To be fair, it's quite easy to operate. It's got a lot of features in there, which I'll go into as well on this video. Maybe I'll show you some at the side as we're speaking through this now. So here you've got you can change your night mode, day mode, and I'm sure a long press will activate the calibrate the sensor. One of these buttons will calibrate the sensor if you need to. Bottom is your video recording. So you can start video and recording with the unit, and it does record audio. Brilliant when you can see both channels in the device. You've got your digital magnification there at the back, which is nicely just hidden just near the eyepiece, and that increases your magnification as it did with the Zulus models. Back is a diopter control. Side, you now have the weaver rails on the side as well for an external battery pack, I suppose, if you get that style, or an IR illuminator for the night vision. It does come nicely from the device itself, so you're not going to get hindered like you did previously with some older generation, like the double weight pad was really close to the body. It didn't allow you to fit adjustable mounts. This is much better thought out. Side, you've got USB-C connector there. That allows you to either download directly videos and from the device itself, or you could power it externally. So that is basically it. Your mount points underneath. Basically the externals of the device itself. LRF, like I said, is 1000 meter LRF, ties in with the ballistic system, ties in with the DNT optics app now. So that does everything. It does your video clip, you can download your phone, you can view the device through the app, and you can do your ballistic setups. Everything's in one app. Like previously, Arkin had that in two apps. They've streamlined it, put it in one. It's much better. On these new devices moving forward, the new firmware allows you to update your ballistics within the device instead of going into the app, if you don't want to use that, because some people are not technically, technology minded with apps, and it gets a bit confusing for them, and they like to just enter it in the menu. So I'm sure that's available now. Video recording is 32 gigabyte. Inbuilt, there is no memory card slot on the ThermNight model, so it's 32 gig built into the device. So yep, that is it. The ThermNight coming very soon, hopefully this month at some point. Not an exact ETA, but I think if you were in the market for a night vision scope and a thermal scope, and you sort of think, well, I'm only using it for rats or rabbits, this has took me by surprise. The thermal side is good for the money, and to have the optical side, it's got so many benefits, like to find animals. For example, this time of year you've got stubble. It's so easy to find a rabbit or something in the stubble with the thermal channel, take the shot, ID positively. With the night vision side of things, it's brilliant. You get on target so quick. Farmyards, finding rats, like I say, positively identifying, making sure they're not a hoof or something around a farm animal. So many different plus points for this unit, and the biggest one of all is it's under £1,000. You're not going to get all of this in a device. Optical, thermal, LRF, ballistic, IR. Mind blown for actually the cost of the specification, design. Couple of little niggles possibly. Some people don't like this style. They prefer a more tube style design. That's fair enough. I can totally agree. Sometimes people prefer that, and it does fit better and allow more mounting options. But this is quite lightweight, and if you didn't want to put external torches on, you just don't need to. It's just there. And if you've got a bullpup rifle, if you just want a lightweight setup, it's going to keep the weight down. And like I say, I'm really impressed. So that is the ThermNight, and it is coming soon. Available from Blackwood Outdoors, so please do take a look on the website. I'll put a link up in this video. We use all the kit ourselves, so we can actually give a first-hand feedback on it. If you call us or probably drop us a message or something like that, because I'm very busy all the time. So, and I'll try my best to get back. Any questions, etc. Yeah. Looking forward to using this, and I'll try and get some additional videos up with some video footage, and you can see what you think. I do have a couple from today. I want to get this out and test it on a night as well, so that'll be coming soon. But yeah, DNT TNC225R multispectral, super compact, excellently priced, scope. There you go.